beautiful people. I welcome you to another tutorial. My name is KAFTAN. So, if you're new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe and also remember to turn your notification bells on so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. Moving on, I want to first of all say a very big thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support. This really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to take a body measurement. Yes, a proper body measurement with extras. Why extras? Because I'm going to be mentioning some of the things that are really or most likely being missed out when talking about body measurement. Do you want to know what those things are? Then you need to stay to the end of this video as I take you through it. Okay, now when you talk about body measurements, you all know, or if you all know, or let me remind you that it is the basis of what of clothes making. Okay, once you understand how to take a proper body measurement when it comes to clothes making, pattern drafting, everything becomes what like easy. Like it is the basis of it all. Okay, and also when you talk about body measurement, there are two things that you should not have in mind: the vertical measurement and the horizontal measurement. The vertical measurement starting from the top, the neck of your neck, all the way to the down floor, and of course the horizontal measurement, which is the circular measurement of every of all these parts. Getting started, all you need to do, take your tape of the neck, the tape rule, place it at the nape of the neck this way, okay, and start running your measurement. Using my mannequin, okay, for explanation. This is the nape of the neck, as you can see here. I'm just going to take it through. First of all, we'll get to the bust point. Now, the bust point here is usually the fullest part of the bust, okay? Where you usually have the fullest part of the bust, that is the bust point, okay? Then the next is going to be from here, still the neck of the neck, take it all through to the under bust. As you can see, this is the under bust. Then the next one will be from the neck of the neck, still holding my tape through here. You go down all the way towards to the waist. Now, the waist here is usually what the tiniest part of this part of the body. When you have the tiniest part of it, that is what when you take the waist measurement. Okay. Now, from here, still placing it to the neck of the neck. Okay, taking note of this breastbone. Like what I have here is 10 for the breastbone here. Now, for the under bust here, what I have here is 13.5. Okay, and for the waist measurement, okay, what I have here is 16. Okay, now the next one will be what from the neck of the neck, holding it down all the way to the length of the hip. And the length of the hip, remember, the hip is where you have the fullest part up here. Here, this way. This is the fullest part of it all. Okay? And what I have here is what? 24. Okay, so that is it for that. Then the next one now is going to be from the neck of the neck to wherever the outfit is going to stop at. If it's going to be a gown above the knee, a short gown, then you just take the tape from the neck of the neck all the way to the waist, to the hip, then to above the knee. If it's going to be below the knee, you take it down below the knee. If it's going to be to the floor length, you take it down to the floor length. And that is it, guys. Now, the next thing I'm going to also mention is the bust pan measurement. The bust pan measurement is called the nipple to nipple measurement. Like from here, where you have the point here to this point, okay? And from the mannequin here, what I have here is 7 inches. It usually ranges between 7.5, 8, 9, yeah, especially for those with the bigger boots. But the thing is 7 to 8 inches is more like a regular figure. But for an average woman, we usually work with 8, okay, for the bust pan measurement. Then another thing to also take note of now is the round armhole measurement. Of course, this mannequin doesn't have an arm, okay? So I will demonstrate with my arm. You can see here. Just take the tape like so. Take it round, put it in such a way that you are able to move your arm freely, okay? you're able to move your arm freely, okay? At this point, it's sitting at the shoulder point, okay? And that is it. And what I have here is 19 for my arm hole measurement, okay? Now, the next thing is going to be the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement is usually that same spot where you have the joint, okay? You take it from that point to the next point, like so, from here to here, okay? That's usually what your shoulder measurement. And for this mannequin, what I have here is 14 and a half, okay? Now, the next thing now, we're going to talk about the circular measurement of all these parts that we have taken note of. Now, you come to the bust point, you place your table like so, okay, to this circular. Now, remember, it has to be on the fullest part of this, the upper side here, your bust or your chest line. It has to be here. And if you look at the back, it has to be also touching the top of your bra. Okay, so this is how you place it, like so. Can you see that? Okay. And what I have here is 34. You don't have to be really tight, you just have to at least be able to pass your hand a little bit through. Okay, what I have here is 34. Then also from the under bust, also need to take the round under bust measurement here. Okay, round under bust measurement. This is it. And here I have 26. Then when you come to the waist, okay, also take the waist measurements here, okay, and here I have 27. Okay, now the next thing was is to also take the hip measurement. The hip measurement, remember I said, is the fullest part of this hip, so your table must be sitting on this spot where you have the fullest part of it. Okay, and what I have here is 40 inch. Okay, and that is it for the circular measurement. Then another part also, which is usually not so used, is the round new measurement. What I mean by that is that when you're making an outfit here, it's not all outfit that you actually have to put that in place, okay? Usually when you're drafting your pattern or you're creating your measurements, you usually divide each of these measurements, especially all this round circular measurement, you divide it by 4. Whatever figure that you are placing for your hip measurement, if you want to get the one for your new measurement, all you need to do is just to take away 1.5 or 2 inches when you are drafting it, okay? And that is it. Okay, like I said, it's not in all outfits that you really apply that. Okay, now the next thing I'll be talking now is the sleeve, the hand. Okay, now you're also going to place the table at the tip where you still also have that joining. Okay, to start from there and you start taking the length of your sleeve. Now from there, it depends on where you want it to be. It could be a short sleeve as at 7 inches here. If you want it to be below the elbow, which is usually between 11, 10, 11, 12. Okay, if you want it to be above the elbow, I mean, if you want it to go down to below the elbow like so, okay, which is around 15, you can come. If you want it to be around here, which is 3/4, you have it as 17. Then if you want it to really be full length sleeve to get to your wrist here, it can be around 24. One thing you should know to take note of, okay, the extras is when you take your tape measurement and you are taking your sleeve all the way, especially you are going beyond your elbow, you need to place your hand like so. You don't put your hand straight down this way. You need to put your hand so that you can get an accurate measurement. Okay, because sometimes if for instance you take the length of your sleeve like so and you have, let's say you have 23, by the time you do your hand like this, wearing it, it will jump up to 22. So this is the best way to place your hand when you're taking the full measurement or any measurement that goes beyond your elbow. That is an extra I just mentioned. Another extra I also want you to take note of is this. Now, when we've taken the length of the sleeves, then we take note of the round um, circular part of this. Now, at every point where you place your tape rule, like when you have your short sleeve, you just place your tape rule like this. Take the round circular measurement here. At this point, if it's going to be below the elbow, you take it round. As you can see, if it's going to be at your wrist, you also do the same. Now, the extra on this part you need to take note of is when you are taking your wrist, round wrist measurement, you have to be very careful to be able to pass your hand through. Okay, this is a trick you need to take note of, because if you just take this measurement like this, believing it's fitted, it's okay for you, don't be surprised when you now want to wear the outfit, your hands can't pass through. So when you are taking the measurement, be sure to be able to make pass your hand and be sure that it can go through before you take note of that measurement. I hope you understand that. Okay. Another extra I also need to mention, okay, is your round shoulder measurement. That is for the case if you want to make an off shoulder outfit. You need to take note of that too. So you take note of your round shoulder measurement like this. Depending on where you want it to be, it can be like this. Okay, but if you want the outfit to really come down, then you can take your tape rule like this. Okay, so this have to take note of it. So this take note of your round off shoulder. Okay, now another extra you need to take note of as well is if taking measurement for your boo outfits. Yes, you want to make say boo, kaftan, buba, you need the measurement for that, and that usually starts from the center where you have a bone here, the center of your back, like so. That is where you are going to place your table. Can you see this? So you are going to want your table like this. Okay, I will come to the front so that you can understand it. The same center here. If you are taking it for yourself, you might want to make use of here, your front joint here, like this. Take it to where you want your sleeve to stop. So as always, if it's going to be your short sleeve, it will stop somewhere here. If you want it a little below the elbow here, if you want it below, you keep going. Remember to fold your arms like I told you, like this if you want it to be your full length, and that is it for taking your boober. Okay, now another extra you also need to take note of is your round neck measurement. Okay, now this one usually comes in handy when you want to make outfits like a turtleneck or a senator top, and you really want the neck to really come up, you need to take this round neck measurement, okay? Depending on how fitted the person wants it to be, can be a little bit loose or a little bit fitted, not so tight, okay? So that it doesn't choke the person. Okay, so that is it for that one. Now the last and the final extras I have for you as well is to take note of the round head measurement. Okay, the round head measurement is also good to take note of for your clients, because here, especially in Africa, we all about African outfits mostly, and you see a lot of women, mothers like to make their outfits, okay, having a headgear or head wrap, okay. One of those days when you usually have to cut some pieces and try to always tie and all that. These days you can just make a beautiful hair cover, head wrap, turban, and all that. Okay, so you need to take your measurement of that as well. Your round head measurement. Okay, just place your tape like this. Make sure it's covering the fullest part of your head. Okay, take it and take note of it. Like mine here is 22 and a half. Okay, and that is it. That is it, guys, for the complete measurements. Okay, for full body measurements. Now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I also hope that you have learned one or two things. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I want to say please do not forget to share this video, give me a giant thumbs up, and also most importantly as well, subscribe to my channel, guys. Please, till I see you on the next video.